I'm Ryan Betson from The Young and the Wrestlers, and on behalf of WellPlayed, we are here with Kofi Kingston, the former WWE Champion, the 6-time Tag Team Champion, the pancake thrower himself. How are you, man?
Oh, fantastic, man. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm a little nervous, I'll admit, but I'm doing well.
Let's give a round of applause for the play on words here, The Young and the Wrestlers. All those who grew up in the 80s and 90s with soap operas, watching your mom's soaps. You understand this. This one hits you. Yeah. Round of applause. Kudos, man.
Thank you very much, man. So we'll touch upon your recent championship reign, kicking off at WrestleMania earlier this year. Yeah. For me personally, and as well as many at home, it was one of the most emotional things to happen in WWE in a long time. So obviously it's emotional for you as well, but seeing you share that moment as well as with your New Day brothers, as well as your boys in the ring, how was that?
It was amazing, man. Even still, so we don't get a whole lot of time to just like sit back and reflect on what has happened, especially because we're always go, 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 you know? So even WrestleMania, the day after, we're on Raw, then SmackDown, then media, and like, you know, so we never really had a chance to just like sit there and like soak it all in. But every now and then I'll catch a highlight and just kind of see, and like thinking about the actual moment was just like, it was so just like fulfilling in so many different ways. Obviously with me, Woods, and E, like we had worked so hard to get to that point. There was a point in time where we were like all three guys just trying to struggle to get onto TV. And then all of a sudden we're hosting WrestleMania. And then all of a sudden, you know, now we're in the WWE Championship title match. Like it's been an incredible journey. For me as a kid, this is all I've ever wanted to do. When you are fantasizing about being a WWE superstar, you envision yourself wrestling at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. So like the term dream come true, as much as it is like thrown around, you know, like for me, like that is actually what happened. And then like you said, before I knew it, you know, when the refs handed the mat for the third time, before I could even like process what was going on, Woods and E were in there, and we're just like three little kids at recess, just, you know, dancing around on the ground. And they're holding me up, and then of course like the 85,000 people in attendance, everyone's on their feet, just incredible. Got my kids in there. My oldest son is out there throwing out T-shirts like he knew what was gonna happen, and just, you know, jumps up to the second rope. I was like, oh my God, oh okay, he looked like he's okay, he's all right, throwing out T-shirts. My wife, obviously, she's been so supportive over the years. And my dad was in the crowd the first time he had been to a WrestleMania. My little brother, same thing. So it was emotional to say the least. And then afterwards, going on to social media and seeing the example that I always use is that, you know, people had posted videos of their kids like jumping up and down and crying and just elated that I had won, and then grown men posted pictures of themselves at bars jumping up and down and crying and emotional because I won. So like you always hope to have a moment like that as a performer, as a WWE superstar, and I'm just so lucky to have been involved in a moment of that magnitude. And then on top of that, like I got to wrestle a guy like Daniel Bryan, who's gonna go down as one of the best to ever do it. Just a lot of serendipitous things, you know, going on. So it was crazy.
Well, yeah, because as I said, like we're watching it at my house, a little viewing party, and we're all kind of holding together, like everyone's welling up, but not quite willing to break. But then once the boys got in, I was like, oh no, here it comes, and then it was gone. It was gone from then on. Saying that though, it must have been heartbreaking to lose the belt recently on the first episode of SmackDown on Fox. How does, you know, as part of the New Day, the power of positivity, how does that like keep you motivated to go?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously very hard because it took so long to get there. And for me, my goal as WWE Champion was to be the best possible WWE Champion that I could be, facing the best, because I don't know, it took me 11 years to get one shot. Who knows when the next one's gonna come? So, you know, we were talking about it earlier about like WWE going to Fox. Like this is the biggest that SmackDown has ever been. So to be at the forefront of it all in the main event, you know, the debut, Fox, the world is watching, you know what I mean? We have ads that are being played all over the NFL and NASCAR and FS1. All over the world. It's a huge, huge deal. We got Pyro back, you know, It's a huge deal. You know, so to be in the main event was an amazing experience, but then for it to go down the way that it did, left a bad taste in my mouth, for sure, you know, because I know that I'm better than that, you know what I mean? I feel like myself and Brock could have a very good match. And You know, instead we had a very quick match. You know what I mean? And luckily we don't get paid by the hour, you know, but at the same time, you know, I think that the people felt a little shortchanged at the end of the day. So hopefully down the line, you know, we get another shot at it. But who knows? Who knows? As far as the power of positivity is concerned, we just we keep on marching. You know what I'm saying? One foot in front of the other, and you know, be prepared if the moment comes again.
It's like saying that though, losses aren't always fun. Wins are always really cool too. Yeah. However, sometimes you can still lose a match, but feel amazing. You know, you went your hardest. Oh, yeah. What is a match that you've lost, but you were really happy that how you went?
Ooh, the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
And then like the Gauntlet match. I think I did 2 Gauntlet matches, didn't I? So I think the first one, you know what I mean? I lost both the Gauntlet matches, didn't I? Oh my God, I'm just a loser, you know? But gosh, yeah, I felt pretty good after those ones. Number one, especially the Gauntlet matches, because I don't do cardio, you know what I'm saying? And to be in there for an hour 2 times in the course of like 3 weeks, you know, was crazy. And then even with the Elimination Chamber was really when, and I always say, like, when I say Kofi Mania, it doesn't sound cool because I'm saying it, but everybody else, when they were saying it, was cool. So in Houston, at the end of the Elimination Chamber, I really felt like the people wanted me so badly to achieve this dream and achieve this goal. So, yeah, I mean, I felt pretty good after that. Like, things were very hopeful because oftentimes the WWE Universe takes over and demands for something to happen. And luckily, I was the benefactor of that love and that demand. So, any one of those 3 matches, any match in like that time span was, I was feeling pretty good, win or loss.
So this week we saw the release of WWE 2K20 as the wall behind us.
Step inside.
With the cover this year being Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch, focusing on the women's evolution and the sort of the mixed matches. I know it just came out. We're already looking towards next year. Do you see there being a career mode focused on tag teams with you and the New Day on the cover?
Yes, I see that. And I'm putting that out into the universe. I want that. I need that. It's going to happen. I'm putting it into the universe. I think it would be awesome, you know, and not to gloss over the historical significance of Becky being on the cover, you know, is amazing because of the year that she's had. Again, just hard work pays off. And like Becky has worked so hard. There was a point in time where Becky Lynch was one of the best, you know, wrestlers in the world and wasn't getting her due. And as performers, like, we always hate to see that when you know how good somebody is and you know how much they want it and you see how hard they're working and for whatever reason, like, they're not getting their due. So to see Becky's her rise has been it's been awesome because you know the caliber, the quality of human being that Becky is, you know. So yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. Hopefully we can follow in her footsteps and be on the cover as a tag team. I don't think has there ever been a tag team on the cover?
I don't believe so.
So we want to be the first. You know, THQ. Oh my God, I'm taking it back. 2K. You know what I'm saying? 2K. We want that to happen. Don't hold my prior statement against me. I know who makes the game, and y'all do it, and you do it well. You know this. But we definitely would like that. We would love to be on the cover. It would be amazing, magnifique.
And final question, what does the future hold for Kofi and the New Day? Is there another title shot in there? Can you feel it in you? Or are we going to see some 7-time champs?
We're going to see all those things because when it comes to gold and winning, New Day is real greedy. You know, we practice the power of positivity and we do a lot for the people. We throw out pancakes. We're real generous. But when it comes to the gold, we're real greedy and we want it all. So we want all the championships. We want the world titles. We want the universal titles. We want the tag team titles. We want the cruiserweight titles. We might cut some weight and go into the cruiserweight division. You know, we want the women's championships too and the women's tag team championships. We want it all. We'll figure out a way, you know?
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time, Kofi. It's been an absolute honor chatting to you today. So thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And once again, thank you very much to the team over at WellPlayed for allowing this to happen. It's been a experience. It's been amazing. I can't even words. Now, I'm going to be that guy.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I get the whole, hey, I'm Kofi Kingston and you're watching The Young and the Restless?
Of course.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Kofi Kingston, aka 1/3 of the New Day. You're not gonna say it with me, sir? Yeah, come on, you better participate. Let's try it again. 1/3 of the New Day, and you are watching The Young and the Wrestlers. Ha 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 ha.